now that you are in the office of the National Youth Council as the acting director for the council, how do you feel the heat, knowing that what percentage of the population are youth?
Okay, so maybe I need to also highlight what the Youth Council is and how it fits into the national goals of Zimbabwe.
Absolutely.
So the Zimbabwe Youth Council is a quasi-government institution, which is enacted by an Act of Parliament. The Zimbabwe Youth Council is amended in 2001.
Okay.
But the idea about the National Youth Council is to organize young people for them to be recipients of empowerment initiatives. Right. The National Youth Council is, I think, the channel through which government can take information to the young people and through which young people can send messages to government. So we are the link between the government and the young people. Right. So the idea has been, Zimbabwe is a youthful population of about 67%. So what that means is it will be very difficult for government to reach out to each individual young people. So the Youth Council was created such that we put young people into formations, into associations in the various sectors of economy, be it agriculture, be it tourism, be it mining, and form them into groups that can then allow them to be beneficiaries of the empowerment initiatives that the government has for them. So we do various projects that are, the functions of the Youth Council is first and foremost, we are supposed to register and coordinate the activities of youth associations and clubs. We are also responsible for designing programs and projects that can then enable young people to be employed. You would know that Africa is a whole. I think one of the major challenges that we have is unemployment and underemployment. So the Youth Council is specifically positioned to be proposing to the government what can be done in terms of alleviating the issues around unemployment and underemployment. So we are also responsible for representing the government of Zimbabwe on any activities around youth issues, be they international, regionally, or internationally. We are also created to commemorate important youth days. Recently, on the 21st of February, as you would know, was the former president of the country, Robert Mugabe's birth, which was 21 February. We recently held a successful National Youth Day, which was commemorated in one of the provinces, where we brought all the young people together for the commemoration. So the Youth Council is also created for that. And last but not least, we are the link, as I've said, for government to know the issues that are bedeviling the young people.
I see. 66% of the population are young people. What does that tell you about the future of Zimbabwe with regard to youth empowerment?
Okay, thank you very much. So what we say is, for our aspirations as a nation, the Vision 2030, we feel the young people carry the energy to take us to that aspiration. Right. And I also feel young people in Africa as a whole are the future. Okay. What that means is, as a dividend, young people carry the energy. Sure. For us to attain whatever we want to attain, it is placed on the shoulders of the young people. Absolutely. Our president is well known for a mantra that says "Nika inowakwa newe newayo," which means that a country is built by its own people. Absolutely. And for us, we feel the own people of this country are the young people, because they have the energy, they have the resources, they have the innovation, they have the success that will take us to wherever we want. If it's agriculture, we want to see more of young people taking a role, playing a role in terms of giving the skill, giving the energy, giving the expertise that will be required for us to come out from where we are to where we want to be. So the recent commemorations that took place in Masvingo, to be precise, on the Robert Mugabe National Youth Day happened. We took stock. This day was set aside as a day to commemorate the contribution that young people play in terms of us attaining our aspirations. And we brought all young people from all over the country. We also extended invitations to regional political parties who are youthful to come and commemorate with us. We had people coming from as far as Burundi, South Africa, Mozambique, Botswana, and Namibia for the celebrations. And key about that celebrations was we wanted to take stock in terms of what it is that young people of Zimbabwe have done to their country. And what happened there is various ministry came before the day, the 20th. We had a youth business forum where various speakers came to share, government policymakers came to share in terms of what is unfolding from their respective ministries or enterprises for the young people, the opportunities there of which young people can tap from. So be it mining, be it agriculture, tourism, the presentations then came out that young people should play a critical role in terms of contributing to their nation. And on the day, His Excellency gave us a speech around what government of Zimbabwe is. But of importance to note is the empowerment initiatives which were left at one of our vocational training centers. As you would know, the Ministry of Youth is also responsible for superintending over 48 vocational training centers. Okay. So this year in particular, we wanted to bring young people to a vocational training center where they can be able to see
what's happening there.
Yeah, what's happening there, the skills they can partake in terms of contributing to their nation. And so various ministries then gave to His Excellency various empowerment initiatives. Ministry of Agriculture donated tractors. They came up with fish ponds, which can be used as training equipment for the young people in that place. So it was a very successful day where we had all young people from all provinces coming and commemorating.
What number were there in terms of numbers?
It was plus or minus 30,000.
Wow.
Yes.
30,000?
30,000.
For one day?
For one day.
How effective was this? Was it then? If you have that huge number of people, was it just for fanfare?
It wasn't for fanfare. It was youth exhibitions, young people presenting to other young people what they are doing, those that are into business.
Also, there were clusters of programs happening all around.
And then the president giving his official speech.
Okay, fantastic.